We bring it back again. The Boom Show. with, with the landlord of the Boom Show. I am here. Our previous episode was very dramatic. If I'm looking like I'm not very happy today, it's because somebody took my money. He literally took my money, and I gave specific instructions for them not to bring him back to the show. But he's here again. God, why? On my right, me and you with a beef like this. All that say make I no pick side. I dey pick side though. I know they pick your side. I know they agree.
I'm not here to win your money today, don't worry.
On my right, I have Toyosi. Toyosi has bankrupted me twice on this show. But I am happy to introduce a new contender who is equally an Arsenal fan. Maybe he's going to ruin Toyosi's streak, or both of them will jam each other and then the house will win, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Henry and I'm an Arsenal fan. This is my first time on the show. And I hope I can challenge him.
I hope you can challenge him.
Yeah.
See, bro, if you challenge this guy today and he wins, you go put statue for this back like this. Now your face go dey there. We'll ensure that you become a legend.
Well, my name is Toyosi, and I'm an Arsenal fan just as you.
Yeah.
And last time I faced a Chelsea fan, I helped him by saying he should take his money. I don't want to take a part of his money. So as an Arsenal fan, if I eventually win, I'm going to give you some percentage.
You guys are ganging up.
That's good.
I think we need a third fan in here. Can we get a Remo Stars fan in building?
I think
All right.
we'll have one in the building.
All right. Without doing too much, a lot has happened over the last couple of days in football that everybody, I don't take I see them. So we're not going to dwell too much on those. But let's jump into the fixtures for this week. We have some interesting features. But you know the way football goes now, like there is no sure winner. It can be the day that you expect Real Madrid to beat Cano Pillars. Now Real Madrid will collect 4. You can never tell. So let's start with our first fixture for the week. Manchester City will be going against Liverpool. And you know that City, like, they dominate at home. They play possession-style football. Their attack is crazy. But City has been known to be collecting goals this season. Like, you cannot, like, the guys collect at least 1. So what do you think is going to happen against this Newcastle side?
Newcastle United, they are very terrible this season. And, when it comes to having the flops of the season, they spent a lot of money. Anthony and Elanga from Nottingham Forest for about 55 million. They've also spent money on some other forwards. That's like somebody from Brentford also, Johan Wissa. But the returns from these forwards have not been great. And that is why they are currently mid-table. A team that back-to-back Champions Leagues, and they've not got to the Europa League since Eddie Howe took over. Back-to-back Champions League. Now, this team is languishing mid-table, and if not because of Sunderland's, pretty much bad away form, they would have been probably be 12th or 11th. But let's go straight to the game against Liverpool.
Against City.
Pardon. Yeah. I literally believe that City have nothing to fear. City last game were winners over, what's Fulham 3-0 in the first half.
Fulham,
the game was done. This time around, I don't think there's any problem from Pep Guardiola's side.
What do you think is going to happen in that game?
For me, I feel like Newcastle will win the game. Because the reason why, I'm not saying from the perspective of me being an Arsenal fan wanting Newcastle to win. City eliminated Newcastle from the Carabao Cup. Yeah. And over the past 2 seasons, they've been having close encounters. Like, it hasn't been all rosy for City winning. And at this point in time, Newcastle, they have been very poor, regardless of the fact that they made a lot of additions to their squad. And they have not been lucky enough with injuries as well, most especially in their back line. So they picked up a very, very, very morale-boosting win against Spurs. So them playing at what's it called again? Their stadium. I think they're going to win City.
Newcastle will win City.
Will win City.
This game is happening in City's home.
Oh, they are.
City is at home.
Okay.
Etihad.
And you know
At
that
the
even this
Etihad,
season,
at the
there's
Etihad.
apart from Newcastle wanting to prove something based
The
on
points.
you've done it before, like the pressure to win the league is on, and City is going crazy. Like if Arsenal doesn't buckle up, City is going to come from behind and take it from them again.
But me, I'm sticking with Newcastle.
Newcastle to win,
Yeah.
straight win Newcastle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Manchester City have a very good home record this season, and it's obvious.
Yeah.
I don't want to be biased or anything, so I'm gonna go with a City win and about 2.5.
City win over 2.5. Newcastle
I'm
straight
seeing a
win.
narrow Newcastle win
A narrow Newcastle win.
Yeah.
Great.
by a goal margin.
Go margin.
Yeah.
Let's talk about another very dramatic game that's going to happen. Two dramatic games, actually. Everton will be going head to head with Manchester United. I don't know if Manchester United is racing to to win the league like the other teams are going to sleep. But they also have something to prove. The new manager, Carrick, has something to prove. I know people are saying, Carrick is not really going for the permanent job. He just wants to end the season on a high. But I'm sure that even in Carrick's mind, he's probably going to be like, you know what? When I came on board, I didn't say I wanted to be the permanent manager, but I said I'll be the caretaker manager till the end of the season. Maybe he's thinking in his mind that if I can take this club to like a better position than they've been in the last couple of seasons, maybe I might have a case to win the league. But aside from that, I know Manchester United want to play European football. Maybe not Europa, but actually play in the Champions League.
Yeah.
End the season second at the table. Arsenal will end fourth on the table, while Aston Villa.
That's just a dream. The top two is sealed.
The top two is sealed.
Of course.
Anything can happen in football, though.
Not in this kind of situation. Same way
Okay.
Man United cannot get 5 wins in a row.
So, what do you think is going to happen in this game?
I think it's going to be a draw.
A draw,
Yeah, I think it's going to be a
goalless draw, fill the
Yeah.
goals.
It's a scoring draw like usual. United against Everton has always been a classic fixture. I can remember a particular fixture. I think the season that City won their first league, they played out a 4-4 draw at Old Trafford, I guess,
Wow.
and City ended up winning the league.
So you're seeing
season. So
goals in that game.
I'm seeing goals
and a draw.
and it's going to be a draw.
But your predictions are heavy because you're going like pretty specific. Toyosi.
Well, I don't know how United will be able to pick themselves up again. They had won 4 games in a row, and then they went to this London Stadium. They got a 1-1 draw. But this time around, I don't want to go with maybe United win or Everton win. But one thing I'm quite sure is corners. United know how to play corners a lot, and maybe over 8.5 corner for United it themselves, not just a whole match, but for United.
United over 8.5 corners.
Yes.
Whoa.
Because they try to shoot from outside, and then Everton will sit low block, try to deflect the shot and everything
Over 8.5 corners.
for United. They're going to dominate the game, definitely, so that's it.
My fellow investors. Nain Tokamo.
I see a scoring draw, like I
Scoring
said.
draw. Okay, let's go
I see a scoring
to
draw.
another EPL game. Tottenham versus Arsenal. Tottenham just fired their manager.
Yeah, Thomas Frank.
Will there be new manager bounce against Arsenal?
Kojo,
I know, again, Arsenal has something to prove to say, we're going to try as much as we can to widen the points gap. What's going to happen in that game?
Arsenal Spurs has always been a big fixture in the
Yes,
Premier League
definitely.
history. Yeah, North London derby.
And Spurs have been inconsistent at home this season too.
Whether they are consistent or not, Arsenal winning
Arsenal straight win.
straight win.
I think it's a game that has to be played at Tottenham Stadium.
Yeah.
So it's a bit shaky one way or the other. But even when Spurs had a good manager, even under Pochettino, they used to get beaten. There is no manager that's there that doesn't get beaten. But although they had a good run at a point over Arsenal, Harry Kane was there for about 2 or 3 years. But after then, the last time Spurs won at Arsenal or won a game against Arsenal has to be maybe like 3 or 4 years ago.
I think he was running under Jose Mourinho. They
You
won
get
2-0.
that was during 2021-2022 season
Yeah.
when Lamela, But let's leave that aside. I think this game has to go with goals. Tottenham will concede. Arsenal will concede. So a go.
So go.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, let's take one more fixture. But this fixture, I just want you to just give me your predictions. No analysis.
Okay.
It's just as important. Osasuna versus Real Madrid.
Away win for Real Madrid.
Away win for Real Madrid.
Yeah, I'm seeing a win for Real Madrid.
Real Madrid win. Atalanta, Napoli.
Over 2.5 goals.
Over 2.5 goals.
I think it's going to be a draw.
Draw.
Yeah.
Wow. Chelsea, Burnley.
Chelsea are playing at Stamford Bridge.
Yes.
It's going to be a go. Yeah.
Go.
Chelsea are winning.
Are you guys? I hope you guys are right.
The defense is shitty. So
You mean Chelsea's defense?
Atletico versus Espanyol.
Lookman score.
Lookman to score. Sharp.
Atletico will win. They have not been on form.
Atletico to win.
To win.
Lookman to score.
Yeah, Lookman scored last game. Offside.
All right. Should we do one more? Bayern versus Frankfurt.
Bayern handicap 2 to win.
Bayern handicap 2 to win.
I think
They'll
Bayern
score 3
will
goals to
win
win.
over 3.5.
Bayern over 3.5.
Yeah, I think so.
Crazy. I'm playing all these games. I'll play all your predictions and I'll play all your predictions.
I'll be octopus now.
If I no chop, all the money we don't collect from my hand, you go return them. Do we have a deal? Let's shake over it on camera.
No,
Do we have a deal?
No, I don't. I like gentleman agreement. I don't do official things.
We go head to head, aura for aura, bass for boss. We have Kenny on the right. He's a die-hard Manchester United fan. As you can see,
Carry ball.
he has scraped all the hair on his head as in solidarity with that guy. We no fit barb hair.
Yeah.
He dey carry the club for head like say
Yes.
na him get am.
Of course.
And then we still have our Arsenal fan here. But you know, there's an eternal struggle, eternal argument. Arsenal, say Arsenal, Man U be our mate, Man U. The moment Kenny came into the studio and he saw an Arsenal fan, he said, "Oh, say I want somebody else, somebody that I can talk to, person we don't win Champions League." I'm like, bro, do like this, don't do that. But we've now brought both of them to now come and defend the honor and unity of their clubs. Both clubs have done some very majestic and laudable stuff. For example, Arsenal has the invincible record. Then pin for year.
12 draws.
Any arguments where you argue against Arsenal team like that, we just tell you, say, have you gone invincible?
With 12 draws.
And then we have Manchester United,
Hat-trick.
who have won the treble in 1999. That 1999 like this now, I don't know whether they don't bomb me. I need to ask my parents my date of birth. But let them come and argue it out for themselves. Which is the greater achievement? The treble or the invincible?
Yeah, for me, the treble, a lot of teams have done the treble since after then. Bayern Munich has done the treble a couple of times. Barcelona have done the treble a couple of times as well. But no team has actually been able to go a season undefeated in the EPL. I've not seen a team do that.
Apart from Arsenal.
Apart from Arsenal doing it. I'm talking about the EPL.
Is it in like recent times or in history?
In history.
In history.
In the EPL.
In the EPL.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear you.
So me, I feel like is a more difficult achievement than the treble. City has done the treble as of recently.
So treble now, anybody can win a treble.
You can win a treble. Arsenal are going for the treble this season.
This is
Don't choke, please. You can drink water.
use your cup to drink water.
So Arsenal are going for the treble this season as well. So any team can go for the treble. But you see, going a whole season unbeaten, no, nobody has come close to that.
Kenny, what do you have to say?
Please, can't we just have something better to say? Because make it make sense to me. How are you going to quantify or how do you put in place 38 games to treble? Imagine you're going to go European Continental Games, home and away, the old system of playing Champions League. You went there, you defeated every team, you won that, you came back to your domestic league, you played 38 games and you're a champion, and you went back to play domestic cup like the FA Cup, the old traditional cup, and you won it 3 times. So what or how on earth do you want to play the both?
If not
Excuse
the
me. Now you're trying to tell me
loudness-
that you You went
If not the
invisible.
lousiness
You went
of
invisible.
Bayern Munich players.
You went invisible
in
with
the
12
Champions
draws.
League
What kind
final.
of invisibility is that?
If not the lousiness
You
of
went
Bayern Munich
invisible with
players
12
that
draws.
we are already
Wait.
celebrating.
And between this invisible
They
self,
were
how
already,
many
already
victims did you beat
celebrating
in
the
between?
Champions League win.
Wait.
If not the lousiness of
invisible
Bayern Munich
with 12
players,
draws.
you will not be talking about the treble.
Manchester United did that treble. All the games they won during that treble season. Check all the comebacks. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer scored a 9-minute goal that saved a whole lot of lives. What are you telling me? We won the Premier League, won the won the FA Cup, and won the Champions League. The great Bayern Munich that had the Kufa and the rest, great goalkeepers. So what have you taken? Arsenal has not for once been in that European stage and dominated and even won the game. The only European game that Arsenal has played so far that I've witnessed as a Man United fan was the 2006 final that they lost against Barcelona. After they what did they have to show for? Statistics FC. What did they have to show for?
The Champions League is not the only competition that is being played in the world.
So he's saying that you are local champions.
It's not
The local
only-
champions, what have they won? 5 years, 6 years, I bet. We'll get in there. It's more like a seasonal film.
So we are.
Dubai season one,
What's
Dubai
the
season
current?
two.
What's the current position in the league now? Current
Position does not win the league, not until May.
to the end of the
Irrespective
season.
of it. When we get to May, we'll know either you finish first or you finish second or you finish third.
I'm not supposed to be talking to.
You finish second, hat-trick.
A fan.
You finish
that
second
they're
on
only
3
playing-
occasions
they're
and ended
only
up not
playing
winning
a top
anything.
club that they're only playing one competition. You guys are only
AC
playing
Milan
one
are going through the
competition.
same phase in Italy. AC Milan are going through the same
Well,
phase
what's
in
their
Italy.
position in the league?
AC Milan are going through the same phase.
What's their
do you want to
position?
do you want to
What's
compare a
their
league of
position in the
35 or
league?
34
AC
years
Milan
old
has
men?
only lost one game in Serie A this season.
So do you want to compare? Who is in Serie A? Lecce,
Lecce.
Cremonese,
You,
Bari.
You're not talking about Inter Milan.
Inter Milan. How competitive are these teams?
What are you saying? Inter Milan
European
has
game?
been in the Champions League final
But-
for the past three.
Inter Milan, okay now.
twice in the past 3
Inter
years.
Milan has been in Champions League final for the past 2 to 3 years,
Yeah.
but Arsenal beat them.
Come
Didn't
on.
Arsenal dust them?
That's just a one.
PSV dust them.
That's just one-off game. Chelsea
There
won.
were teams
Chelsea
that took out
Chelsea
Italian teams
won-
well.
Chelsea won against PSG in the in the Club World Cup final.
Chelsea
so
beat the same.
on a very good
Chelsea
day.
beat the same almighty Napoli.
Listen,
So you cannot compare-
Napoli is not an
You
almighty
cannot
team.
compare. You cannot compare.
No, Napoli is not
previous
an
champion,
almighty
current
team.
champion,
Wait.
current champion.
Hold
You
on,
cannot
hold on,
use
hold
that.
They are current champion of Italian Serie
They are
A.
not almighty.
Wait.
They are not almighty.
They are.
Kenny,
They've not
hold
won
on,
up
hold
to.
on.
They have
So-
not won up to. They have not won up to 5 Serie A titles in their history.
Are you telling me now that if you had the opportunity as an Arsenal fan to either pick the treble and as a Man U fan too, as it is like this, Manchester United cannot win 5 games back to back.
Never.
Arsenal they find trophy, Man U they find trophy. If you were presented these opportunities on the table now, waiting you go carry. To either win the treble or go invincible, what would you go for?
We cannot go invincible this season. I will still go for the treble.
You go for the treble.
Then why are you now talking now on the treble? As if the treble is not worth it.
The invincible is
You're
not
not making.
something.
You're making the treble look as if
Invincible
the
is
treble
not
is not
something
worth
that
it.
comes. It doesn't come often.
You don't like the bragging rights.
It doesn't come often.
What would you go for if you had the invincible or the treble?
Treble any day, anytime, because you go into the season, your objective and your tactics are set right. Go and win the league, finish continental, come back to domestic and win it. FA Cup, Champions League, and Premier League. You're smart. You go.
So by
So
that
far, what-
logic like this.
How
now,
many competition are you in so far?
That is not the question they are asking you. The question they're asking now: will you pick invincible over treble? And I say I'm going to pick treble over invincible
I'm picking the invincible.
because invincible
all
that even
You
went
pick
38
invincible
games.
all day.
Wait.
You
Sorry.
pick okay. You went invincible and you had 12 draws in 38 games.
And who won the league?
Hold on.
12
hold on.
draws in 38
Oh, wait,
games.
wait,
How
wait.
many teams did you beat?
Who-
My ear they pay me. You said
How many teams did you beat?
We won
will still pick the
26,
invincible this season.
26 games out of 38. 26 games out of 38. Come on.
Chelsea.
Wait.
This season, sorry,
Guys,
excuse me.
Wait.
The season that Chelsea won the league
Wow.
with John Terry and the rest, John Terry, Ivanovic, and Chelsea conceded only 15 goals. Manchester United went 14 games without conceding 1 goal and they won the league. 27, 28, 29. Do it if it is easy. Aside from you even winning the
I
treble,
have a question for.
Win the league,
I have a
hat-trick.
question for our viewers.
if it is easy.
Kenny, please. I have a question for our viewers.
You won the triplet during the era of Sir
What's
Alex
during the
Ferguson.
era? It's
During
not
the
Premier
era-
League.
During the era of
Was the
Sir
Premier League
Alex.
called with
How
another
many times have
different-
you won the league since Alex Ferguson left?
Both of you should
Have you won the league neither?
off the mic. Off your mic.
Since Alex Ferguson left, how many times have you won the league?
Wait.
If
Guys,
it comes
then
that
I want
easy,
to- I want to- I want
how
to-
many times have you won the
I want
league?
to ask you a question. And when I say you, I'm asking because you are here to represent Arsenal fans.
Sure.
And you are here to represent Manchester United fans. Arsenal fans, so your representative said if he had the opportunity to pick
Jesus Christ.
between the invincible and the treble, he's going to pick invincible again. The Manchester United fan said he's going to pick treble. At the risk of sounding biased, because again, I've been accused of being biased. I don't want to be biased. But I think that one of those answers is actually reflective of the state of mind of one particular club. I rest my case on betwinner. I have a question for you, Kenny. You've been on this show before, right?
Yes, I have.
Can you speak into the mic how much you won the last time you were on this show?
The last time I was on this show, I won. I think it's 8,000 or thereabouts.
8K.
8K, yeah.
8,000 naira.
Yeah.
For context, this is the Sabi Ball segment where you have 90 seconds to answer as many questions as you can. Each correct answer comes with 2,000 naira. For you to have won 8K, that means that you answered 4 questions correctly
Yes,
within 90 seconds.
within 90 seconds.
Your football knowledge is suspicious. But
you can't tell.
the both of you have gone head to head in the master banter segment. The remain maker I just give on 2 belts. I just the flog on herself. But let's leave the treble and the invincible on the table. What we want to discuss now is we want to go into the intricate details of your football knowledge.
Okay.
You guys have spoken facts and and numbers and data. Me say if I can't the shock, say waiting they happen. So I want you to rate your football knowledge over 100.
Wow. I would say probably 70 or 80.
80.
Yeah.
80 over 100.
Mm-hmm.
Distinction. Oh. Kenny, rate your football knowledge over 100.
50.
I know what you are doing. You are playing mind games so that you catch him unaware. Yeah, now we will now know who actually knows football between the both of you. Here are the rules. You have 90 seconds to answer as many questions as you can.
Okay.
Each correct answer is worth 2,000 naira.
Okay.
You have 2 lifelines. The first lifeline is called hat trick. Hat trick means if you say the word hat trick within that 90 seconds, the question that comes immediately after will be worth 3 times the value, which is 6,000 naira. The second lifeline is called the mystery question. After your 90 seconds must have elapsed, and let's say you've won 1 million naira, you have the opportunity to double that money. All you have to do is spend half of your winnings to purchase a mystery question. If you get the mystery questions correctly, we'll double your money. We're not doubling the money that you stake though. We'll double the full money. If you get the answer, if you get it wrong, you would have lost just the money that you stake. Here is the plot twist.
Sure, too old.
Whoever wins the most amounts of money at the end of the round gets to take half of the other person's money.
Wow.
Eh?
So are you ready?
Yeah, bring it on.
Who wants to go first?
The treble winner.
The treble winner. I
Why
love
not
it.
Why not the Invincibles?
Kenny, you've been nominated.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
Let's get the quiz
Please,
started.
I want you to keep the energy up. Your time starts now. Who won the 2000 FIFA Club World Cup? You can skip if you don't know. Who won the 2000 FIFA Club World Cup?
Brazil.
Who was the top scorer of the 2010 AFCON?
Samuel. Abubakar. Vincent Abubakar.
Who won the 2017 UEFA Women's Euros?
That's now.
Which African team reached the semi-finals of the 2019 FIFA Under-17 World Cup?
Nigeria.
Who scored the only goal in the 2011 Copa Libertadores final?
Alexis Sanchez.
Who won the 1994 FIFA World Cup Golden Glove? Maradona.
Okay.
Which nation won the 1984 AFCON?
Skip.
Who won the 2016 FIFA Club World Cup Golden Ball?
Who won? Sorry.
Who won the 2016 FIFA Club World Cup Golden Ball?
Skip.
Who won the 2008 UEFA European Championship?
Sevilla.
Which country hosted the 1992 AFCON?
Skip.
Out of 11 questions, you were able to answer one
Only one.
correctly. Now I see why you chose the treble, because you cannot go invincible. They could not beat you 10 times before you win one game. So like this now, you have 2K. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm ready.
well, man.
Let's test your football knowledge. Your time. I noticed that you forgot to use your lifeline.
Like,
So in fact, if to say you use that lifeline safe, I for even can't deduct the 2K where you win.
what was the
Now
possibility?
if for the owe me money.
possibility. So good, sha.
Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
Your time starts now. Who won the 2007 FIFA Under-20 World Cup?
Nigeria.
Which country hosted the 1982 FIFA World Cup?
Spain.
Which African team reached the quarterfinals of the 2002 World Cup?
Senegal.
Who was named the UEFA Men's Player of the Year in 2023?
Jorginho.
Which club won the first ever UEFA Europa League?
First UEFA Europa. Galatasaray.
Who won the winning goal in the 1998 UEFA Champions League final?
Pedra Mijatovic.
Which nation won the 2010 African Women's Cup of Nations?
Nigeria.
Who was the first African coach to win the CAF Champions League?
Skip.
Which player has scored in every stage of a single UEFA Champions League season?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Which country hosted the 2004 AFCON?
Tunisia.
Who was the first goalkeeper to win the Ballon d'Or?
Yashin.
Which club won the 2014 CAF Confederation Cup?
Experience.
Who scored the decisive penalty in the 2005 UEFA Champions League final shootout?
Shevchenko.
Who won the 1996 Olympic football gold medal, men?
Nigeria.
Which country hosted the first ever FIFA Women's World Cup?
Yeah, I think it's US.
Wow. My bro, I asked you 15 questions. Guess how many you got correctly?
I don't know.
This guy got 8 questions correctly.
Good try.
You have 16,000 naira.
Nice one.
You have 2,000 naira. Invincible versus treble. But you still had the opportunity to double your money. You had the opportunity to double your money too by buying the mystery question. You forgot to use your lifeline during the game.
I felt like probably I would just
Just want to leave some money for the studio. May you not bankrupt me.
make me be like say,
Thank God, though. I thank you. So, are you interested in doubling your money? Would you like to purchase the mystery question?
Okay.
Oh, I love it. How about you? You want to purchase the mystery question
After
too?
him now, after him.
Still football related question, right?
Of course. It's not a golf show. Okay. Pick between questions 1 to 20.
14.
Question 14. Who won the Golden Boots at the 2014 FIFA World Cup? You have 5 seconds.
2014.
If you can't answer, I'll give you the opportunity to actually call a friend.
Is it 2014?
Who won the Golden Boots at the 2014 FIFA World Cup?
Lionel Messi.
Final answer. Thank you for missing that question. Waiting for chop to say you get them right. The answer is James Rodriguez.
Yeah, it's true.
It's called 6 goals for
Yeah.
Colombia.
True. I made a mistake. I mistook the golden balls. to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
brown
You can
football.
shalaye after. That's what happens when you don't win. Kenny,
Hmm?
you want to double your money?
No, man, make I owe my 2K.
You
abeg.
know, you know what? If 1 million not the last again, imagine 2K.
No worry.
You don't want to turn the 2K to 4K.
I'll go down and play 2 odd.
2 odds. On which platform?
Of course, now betwinner now.
Sha.
As usual.
All right. You had 16K.
And,
And now you have
8K.
8K. You had 2K.
Man, don't go over zero.
And I had
Come on.
2K. So I have a question for you. You get 8K like this now. Remember the plot twist that whoever wins will take half of the other person's money. You go see collect 1K from this guy.
You know,
No pity am o. I know they ask you the question because I want to pity am.
it's not about pity. He's been through a lot.
Oh,
So let me just leave that one for him.
Jesus Christ.
Guy. I beg, I will need you to print that clip and frame it on the wall. Anyway, the Boom Show is proudly sponsored by Betwinner.
Bro,
You can also have
bros,
the
this I do now.
opportunity to come on the show and represent your club and defend your football knowledge. All you have to do,
Abeg, when I did
is-
that part, abeg.
all you have to do is send us a DM telling us, oh, I would like to come and defend my football knowledge on the show because I sure say I sabi. And if you're not following us on our social media, then you will not know that every week they do give away. People they win match, people they win money, people they win staking allowance. If you want to enjoy that advantage, all you have to do is sign up on Betwinner. If you don't have a Betwinner account, use our promo code The Boom Show, and you get 200% on your initial deposits. Till we come your way next episode, keep booming.